So, in terms of your address position there with the iron, you stand the ball really nice. The ball position out just left of centre, sort of slightly nearer your lead foot. That's all very good, and we stand the golf ball nicely. Swing wise, looking very, very good. Okay, top of the backswing. Nice turn the shoulders, staying a lot more centred over the ball. Last time we talked about your sway with the ball, not so much leg action. Come back, lovely strike, and we twist through. Good swing.
Yeah.
Thing with the driver, what we saw a little bit was the ball position there. Now we can see is still sort of midlish. Now with the driver, it needs to be left heel.
Right.
Part of the reason why, because the ball's on a T-peg, we want to be striking it. Just curve angle. We want to be striking it as it comes slightly on the way up. If we're striking down the ball too much, you either bury the club in the ground, you did with this one, and it just pops up in the air, or it will go sort of straight out to the right there.
Right, okay.
As a result of that, you might start trying to turn the club face on the club on the ground to try and stop it going right. That's going to cause it to get that hooky one left. But in terms of the setup, I think at the moment your feet are kind of sort of set there first, and then you're sort of putting your club down afterwards. Okay, you're sort of not too sure, and you're sort of taking a bit of time over the ball. I had one of the shots I filmed you from all down the line. I think about 15 seconds you were stood over the golf ball before you swung. And all that time you're just sort of either thinking about things, sort of shuffling around, moving. Doesn't feel right. I'll move back a bit further. With the setup, what we need to try and do is make sure that when we're setting the club down, we put the club down first behind the golf ball. Get that set. We know the club goes behind the golf ball. Then we put the hands on the club and create our posture, which is looking a lot better now. And finally, we put our feet down as wide as our shoulders or the type of shot we want to go, making sure the ball position now with the driver is further forward. So although the change is happening in your setup with the feet, go through the right order. Don't put your feet down first to get the ball position correct and then work around that, okay? We still go with the right, because a couple of shots you sort of shuffle closer and you shuffle back. And if you're not really setting up the same each and every time, you make 10 shots with the same swing from 10 different setups, you'll get 10 different shots.
Right.
And that's where the inconsistency comes from. The first one was fab, second one was okay, third one was off to the right, and the fourth one was on the end. So there's a variation there. So if we can get a better setup, again, getting the club down first, just make sure everything. So
I'm breathing like I used to breathe when I was firing a rifle.
So trying to calm it down. Yeah, that'll definitely help. Yeah, definitely.
That's why I stand over the ball so long.
Yeah.
Because
you try to find that sort of calming and get you going. Okay, well, that's fine. As long as that's for the purpose of that, then I suppose in some ways that's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, because I know I'm a heavy breather, and
if you start going over the ball doing that, you're going to get sort of tighter and tighter.
That's why I clench this one, then I push one, then I loosen it off, and I start breathing.
Okay, well if that's again a routine that you do and it sort of helps you with that, then fine. If it gets you in a position physically and obviously internally in terms of your breathing where you're relaxed, then great. But I think a lot of before the breathing even starts, there's probably a little bit of shuffling around with the feet, which if we can eliminate that, because that breathing time would probably take you sort of 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds, I guess. On some of the shots we were stood there for sort of double that. So I think if we stood there and we're trying to do our breathing, and then you sort of move your feet on, then you'll restart your breathing. Oh, not quite going on there. So you'll be going breathe, then you'll be sort of and trying to do all these different things. You might change. So swing's looking, like I said, the swing's looking really good to be fair. And overall, it's just maybe that driver, that ball needs to be a little bit further forward, but go through that sequence. First thing that goes down is the club, then your hands on the grip, then we set our feet. Once you've done that, that will probably take you 3-4 seconds, okay? If you take a second for each one to make sure it's correct, then you can start your breathing and make sure you're relaxed. 10 seconds, we're done, okay? Rather than sort of put your feet first but get it wrong, then the club down, start with breathing. I don't feel comfortable. Okay. Start the breathing. Okay, and then you're moving back and forth like a yo-yo. Okay, does that make sense on you?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have a couple of shots of the driver then.